Very nice. And do you mind backing up a couple steps just for the YouTube purpose of showing it bundled up and to bundled up and touch and like just walk through it like one click of each variety that we've done so far. And we've been doing this for what, like 10, 20 minutes? Yeah. So she's already progressed hugely. Yep, step 1. Can you touch this thing that's bundled up that looks like some nylon? Step 2, and we'll make it a little bit bigger and a little bit more scary. Can you still touch it? Very nice. And then step 3, full size. So we spent maybe like 5 minutes on each of these steps, I'd say. Very nice. And for the sake of our audience, I'll just reiterate that the first time I showed her a halter, before we got touch all over, she immediately retreated and wanted absolutely nothing to do with the session because there was clearly some trauma associated with what halters are used for. So now that we've addressed the root cause of making sure she is comfortable being touched all over, walked around, snuggled, now we introduce the halter and it's not a big deal because we took away that root cause fear. Nice. All right, so now we can go back to the upside down with the noseband dunk. So this is a trick to make the noseband isolated. There we go, and teaching her to dunk her nose into the noseband without having to worry about the cheek pieces or the pole strap. If this is too much for a horse you're working with, you could actually use a dog collar and just teach them to dunk their nose into a dog collar. We found out yesterday that it was one of Hazel's comfort behaviors. When she was worried at the vet, we were like, dunk your nose in this, and she was like, oh yes, I can do that. Good. Okay, very good. So Pam put it behind her back because we're waiting for that calm default. We don't want we want to make sure there's cue control and that we're waiting for her to stand calmly before we cue the behavior. And in this case, the cue is visual of presenting the halter for her to dunk her nose in. And if we think she needs like an easy thing, we can pepper in some just face touches or neck touches, whatever you think she needs. But she does seem like she's progressing well and that there's not really much of a hang up right now with the halter. Good calm default. Oh, and more snackies. And this is great because now we can differentiate, is she chewing slowly because her teeth aren't great, or is she chewing slowly because she's concerned about the halter? And I think there hasn't been much of a change in her latency and chewing speed switching to the easy task. So I think we can proceed with the halter.
Should I let her take a bite?
Is she a lot in there?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I think maybe we'll just pause for a little bit throw a big handful in there so she doesn't think she did something wrong, but we'll go to the center away from her and just let her clean up her bucket. Yes, so she felt around it. She's like, does this get it? Nope. When you held out, really good. So we got some problem solving happening. Very nice. That was a defined dunk. I like it. Very nice. And I grabbed the world's crappiest halter because I didn't think we'd get this far. So I might actually go swap it out for a different one. You keep working. I'm going to get... She's like, yeah, the food's okay, but the training. I'm all about that training. Very nice. And it might help to change your hand position when you're doing it so that you can help get it over the chin. Because from my angle, it seems like it's hanging up on the chin.
Oh, yeah.
There, perfect. Oh, we had it. That's all right. We'll wait that one out. We'll wait for calm default. Okay. That's all right. All right, so that time she did kind of like get in your space and then you showed her the halter.
Yeah.
So that we want to wait till she's out of your space, not being muggy, because even though it's this is a very gentle mugging, we ignore it, we let her sniff, but we don't show her the halter until she stands with her head away from you.
Okay, even if she has her head in that direction.
Yeah, so wait till, yeah, there you go, perfect. Because everything you do can be a behavior chain. So she learns that, like, oh, snooting at the person gets the halter to appear. And even like making grumpy faces gets the halter to appear. We know she's very capable of that calm default. We could just stop and do some calm default right here of just keeping her head in that position, waiting till her head turns away. If you want to turn and face kind of towards the paddock so you're facing the same way as her to make it more clear where her head position should be. And then we can add the halter back in once we get that calm back. There, yeah, perfect. You're very cute, Callie. We're not mutual grooming right now. There you go. There, yes. Perfect capturing it without the snoot in between. Good. Very nice, yeah. Okay, so the next time, instead of clicking calm default, show her the halter. And you can turn and face her for the halter and then go back to your calm default position to encourage her to go back to her. Perfect, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, and we can click an easier version of the behavior because we did change it up a little bit. Remind her what we're doing. Yeah, she's like, I'm calm defaulting. Because we know that she wants that halter to appear. She was nudging you to get it to appear. And she knows what to do with it. So, yeah, and you can step back, let her eat that. You're very cute, Callie. Okay, so yeah, we would, if you want to like step over the thing to the middle if she gets like that,